Greetings YouTube, Simon here and welcome back to the channel. Now I know I mentioned I wasn't going to be making any more videos during the holiday period, but I thought, and by the way I hope you've all been having a good Christmas, I thought this one was worthy of an exception. So it's just been announced, well not announced but sort of like leaked, that a demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake has appeared on the PSN, the PlayStation Network. Now, a lot of us, including myself, have been wondering whether the demo, or at least a demo, is going to be put out for the game, especially since, you know, there's been a playable version of Final Fantasy VII Remake making the rounds through the various gaming conventions this year. It almost seemed inevitable with previous Final Fantasy games, such as Final Fantasy 15, as the previous latest main release, for example, receiving multiple demos, that the Final Fantasy VII Remake would also. And it seems that is going to be happening very, very soon. So this information has been brought to us, well, at least brought to my attention through Reddit, linking to this tweet by Renka Schedule, who's then gone ahead and linked to the Gamstat website. So what Gamstat, or Gamstat does rather, is basically constantly, as far as I understand it, constantly goes over the API for the PlayStation Network. So anytime anything updates on the PlayStation Network, even though it probably won't appear on the storefront for you and I, they're going to be able to catch it. And one of the things you can see that they've caught here is that a demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake has been put up into the API for the PlayStation Network. Now, this usually only happens, again, according to my understanding, if a release for such a title is going to be imminent within the next week or two, which makes me think that we're going to be able to expect some news on a Final Fantasy VII demo very, very soon indeed. And one of the things you can notice is that there are multiple releases for the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo that have found their way into the PlayStation Network, and that's pretty much covering all of these regions here. And also, as a side bit, a little bit of information, somebody else has delved deeper into the files that have been posted onto the PlayStation Network, and courtesy of this tweet here by Frocker Roker over at Reddit, it turns out that the remake demo is going to be 10.2 gigabytes in size, with the full game that's coming out next year likely to be 73.7 gigabytes. And we already know that that game is going to be taking place over 2 Blu-ray discs, so that's the numbers for that. But yes, so it seems very, very likely that the remake demo is going to be imminently released. It's just not going to be the case that I can see that Square are going to be putting this out to the PlayStation Network if they weren't intending to release it, and also release it very soon as well. So yeah, hopefully this will be a nice New Year's present for us all, but as to actual timings, obviously nothing has been announced officially yet. This has all just been caught automatically by Gamstat and the folks over at Gamstat in their constant scouring of the API over at the PSN. But obviously very exciting. I'm looking forward to getting a first hands-on with the Final Fantasy VII Remake game. I know that most of us haven't been able to do that yet, so a demo would be a wonderful opportunity to really get a feel as to how the game is going to play. But yes, are you looking forward to the potential Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, which, let's be honest, seems very likely at this point, and also very imminent. But please do share your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you want more Final Fantasy VII Remake news, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've even interrupted my Christmas break to bring you this one, so if I hear about it, I'll share it with you. Take care everyone, and I'll see you in the new year.